I want you to imagine this scenario. A frustrated customer is tweeting at the brand and they're frustrated about something. How would you recommend that brands respond to this, not just to solve the issue, but to maintain loyalty or to gain loyalty?
Okay. 3 words. Ready? Tell me more.
Welcome to the Social Media CX podcast, where social media meets customer experience and where all fires, no rainbows is the current reality for most brands. I'm Brooke Sellis, CEO of B Squared Media, and I am on a mission to change that. Social media can be the MVP of your CX strategy, and I'm here to show you how. Each week, we'll tackle the challenges of social care head-on with candid interviews, real-world case studies, and actionable advice to turn your social channels into loyalty-building, revenue-driving dopamine machines. Whether you're managing customer complaints, trying to engage meaningfully, or just tired of missing DMs, this podcast is your guide to putting out the fires and building the rainbows. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Social Media CX podcast. I'm your host, Brooke Sellis, and today we're diving into one of the most transformative phrases in customer experience. Tell me more. This idea came up in our last episode with Bart Berkey, who shared some incredible insights from his Ritz-Carlton days. If you haven't listened to that episode, I guarantee you'll get something out of it. Jump over, push pause on this one, listen to that one, and come back over here where we're going to talk about Tell me more. The concept of tell me more stuck with me because it's a game changer for digital and social care. And today I want to unpack why. We've all been there as social care agents or social media managers. A frustrated customer sends a heated tweet or a DM or a post with a really long complaint. And the knee-jerk reaction might be to say, "We're so sorry," or to jump straight to the solution. But here's the thing. Those responses, while well-meaning, can sometimes miss the mark. It's happened to us plenty of times, and I'm sure it's happened to you too. This happens because not every situation requires an apology. In fact, a lot of times in our training with clients don't want to say sorry, especially if it's something that they didn't do, even though the customer is upset. So we call it a situational sorry because not every situation requires an apology, and not every grievance can or should be solved in a one-size-fits-all way. That's where tell me more is such a power move. It's more than 3 words. It's an invitation. It's an invitation for your customer to feel heard, to feel validated, and to feel understood. And isn't that just what we all want as human beings? I think so, at least yes for me. And it's huge when it comes to building trust and loyalty online. So let's break this down into a quick 3-part framework using Tell Me More for your social care strategy. Number 1, start with empathy, not assumptions. When a customer reaches out on social, their tone might be frustration, disappointment, or even anger. More times than not, anger. Very angry. Saying tell me more allows you to pause and truly listen. It's not about jumping to conclusions or making assumptions about what they need. It's about giving them the space to share their story and, maybe air some dirty laundry. The pro tip here is that you should pair tell me more with phrases like, "I'm here to help," or "I'd love to understand more about what happened." This signals that you're not just checking a box, you're probably not a robot, and that you're generally interested in resolving their issue. That is what I like to call a win-win. Number 2, you can gather critical context. On social, speed is so important, but so is getting the full picture. Saying tell me more gives your team a chance to uncover the details that might not fit into a tweet or a comment. Here's an example. A customer comes to your Instagram page and says, "I'm so frustrated with your service." Instead of responding with, "We're so sorry to hear that. Can you DM us your details?" Try this. "Thanks for reaching out. I'd love to help. Could you tell me more about what happened?" Doesn't that sound so much better, y'all? This opens the door for a thoughtful conversation rather than turning the interaction into a cold exchange of ticket numbers or creating a ticket or putting out a fire. Yes, we all want to make sure that the problem is solved, but sometimes I feel like we're missing that empathetic step of hearing out what the customer has to say. And 9 times out of 10, what I found in our 15 years of doing this for clients is that people really just want to be heard. Again, as humans, don't we all just want to be heard? Finally, number 3, use Tell Me More as a de-escalation tool. One of the most powerful outcomes of Tell Me More is how it shifts the energy of a tense interaction. For a frustrated customer, being asked to explain their feelings or the situation can take them from feeling dismissed to feeling valued. It also buys your team time. While the customer explains their issue, your agent can simultaneously dig into their account details, loop in the appropriate teams, or brainstorm some next steps, all while keeping the customer engaged and hopefully calm. So, how do we bring this all together? Train your team to weave Tell Me More into their digital care scripts. Practice using it in role plays and scenarios, and don't forget to track the impact. It's amazing how much this little small shift can improve sentiment and your resolution times. Remember, on social, where brevity and tone are everything, Tell Me More turns a transactional conversation into a transformational one. That's all for today's quick tactical episode. Try using Tell Me More in your next social care interaction and see the difference it makes. And if you loved this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on social media. I'd love to hear how this works for you and your team. Until next time, keep thinking conversation, not campaign. Bye, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to the Social Media CX podcast. If you loved today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs to up their social care game.